Hello guys, what is up with another view more, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the new DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Flash figure from the JSA comic line. Yeah, this guy looks amazing. There's Kyle Rayner in the back, I think that's funny. But this is Wally West's JSA Flash. And he looks amazing. I cannot wait to open this guy up. If you guys don't already know, Flash is my favorite superhero from DC, and maybe just my favorite superhero in general. So yeah, to see McFarlane finally do a nice classic Flash figure with extra hands and stuff. He's actually got like splayed out hands and a running hand, pointer finger hand. So yeah, very excited. I love the gold as well. The gold paint on this guy. He looks amazing. I do prefer Barry Allen, but I mean the costumes are pretty much the exact same, if not the same. So he's still going to be going on my DC Multiverse Justice League shelf. But with that said, I cannot wait. Let's crack open this guy. Alright, and here is the new Wally West Flash with everything he comes with right out of the box. And taking a closer look at this guy, he looks amazing. All the gold paint is nice and crisp. I'm not seeing like a single bit of paint slop anywhere, so that's really nice. Everywhere. It is a very basic like costume to do, so I'm glad they didn't mess this up. And the logo especially looks very nice and crisp. That looks amazing. Only thing is, but I've seen this on like almost everybody's figure, is that the mask is a bit skin tone is showing through a bit. So, or that could just be like striations in his on his face, like from him kind of he's got a bit of a menacing growl here, so that could just be that. But I don't know, I think it is the mask, maybe I could be wrong, but either way it looks nice. He has the nice gold wingtips right there. Those look amazing on his mask. Everything else, this is just a reuse of the Blue Beetle Booster Gold body mold here that McFarlane has used multiple times, even on the Flash figures before in the past. They've used it on the digital Flash figure and the Flashpoint Flash figure. So yeah, right out of the box, he does have his fists. No pinless joints. I don't think we're going to see McFarlane do pinless joints before the end of the line, which the line is coming to an end this year, I'm pretty sure. So that is a bit sluggish. But other than that, I think McFarlane has done a pretty well job with the DC license. But sorry, I do want to say for the new review space, obviously this is not where I typically review, but as you can see in the background there, I did do a new display where I put all my Marvel superheroes back on where I usually do reviews, and I think it's an amazing display. So go check out that little short that I posted and let me know if I should do a full video on it. Alright, and then going into the articulation, the head can look up that far. You get that far down, of course, all the way around. Be careful with the wingtips, we don't want to break them. And then the arms with the rotator cuffs do go up past 90. You get some forward and back all the way around. Biceps swivel, double jointed elbows, and then you have the McFarlane hinges for the wrists swivels. The ab crunch does go down, not like pretty much nothing honestly, but you do get some really nice arch back, and then of course twists. And the legs do go up about that far, which is nice for a Flash figure. You get not much twist in there. You do have double jointed knees though, so that's really nice. And then you do have hinge and swivel at the ankles, plus toe joints. Now with the articulation out of the way, we can get into the accessories, which I'm excited about. You of course do get the DC Multiverse display base right there, so that's pretty cool. Each figure comes with them, and you get the trading card here. Let's see, yeah, Wally West back there. Knew it. You get the superpowers first appearance and the AKA. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Keystone City, that's awesome. Normally they give you like a little bio, but I guess they're doing like this stuff now, which I think I prefer this. Alright, and then for the actual accessories, you do get some extra hands here. Of course, you get the fists, but you also get these nice splayed out hands, which I'm super excited to put on the figure. He's going to look so dynamic with these. And then you do get one pointer finger hand and then one alternate running hand. I wish it would have came with two of these. That would have been nice. And look at how much more dynamic this figure looks with the splayed out hands. Oh my gosh. Would have been nice if he came with some like new Speed Force effects, but I mean, if you're a Flash collector from DC Multiverse, you already have a bunch of the lightning effects, so it's okay. But honestly, this guy looks. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into some comparisons. All right, and first off, for some comparisons here, we have a couple of other Flashes, that being the Rebirth Barry Allen Flash, and then we have another Wally West Flash here in the Rebirth era as well. So the Wally West look pretty good together, and the Barry Allen with the Wally West JSA Flash also looks really good together. So it's pretty cool to have two Wally West in my collection now. Alright, then here is a couple of other speedsters in my collection. We have Bart Allen and then also Jay Garrick Flash, which they did just put out the new Jay Garrick Flash, which I don't think I'll be getting because I'm pretty happy with this one. But yeah, I think these guys all look freaking amazing together. Alright, and then for a couple of Flash Rogues, here you have them next to Mirror Master and Captain Cold. I think these guys also look really great together. I love the very vibrant classic colors here. Alright, and then for a couple more Flash villains, here we have them next to Dark Flash and Captain Boomerang. Alright, and then here we have the new JSA Flash next to what I think is my definitive versions of Batman and Superman. And I gotta be honest, I think this is my new definitive Flash for the collection. This is the DC Trinity in my opinion. But obviously, you gotta have Wonder Woman in there as well. And here we have the digital Green Lantern as well, which these guys are on the same body mold. I love this Green Lantern figure. Alright, and getting into my final thoughts on this new DC Multiverse 2026 JSA Wally West Flash. This guy looks amazing. I love this figure, genuinely. I love the expressive hands that he comes with. Putting on the Speed Force effects from previous Flash figures, he looks great with them on. I don't think he really needed them, especially if you've been collecting Flash figures from McFarlane for the past just year, honestly. You would have a bunch of these. I love the gold metallic shiny paint on this guy. It looks so vibrant and bright, and he is definitely my definitive Flash for my collection. This guy is so amazing. Yeah, this is like my pinnacle Flash. Would have been cool to get one in like brighter colors, but if you get the new Page Punchers one, that's pretty much the same exact thing, but with a different head sculpt. Again, I want to say sorry for this new setup here. Let me know if you guys like it. I know the camera angle isn't great, but it honestly is the best I have to work with, considering that the Avengers shelf now takes up my old review space. But I love that shelf, so I'm honestly not mad about it. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this Flash figure. If you have it, if you're going to pick it up now seeing my review. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for watching. And please check out the other videos upcoming. Sorry for being gone so long, but I am back, baby. But with that said, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the usual, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.